What's up? Welcome to the Sports Sidebar Podcast. You're tuned in with your boy Rich, and I'm here with my buddies Tom and JD, and we're about to get this thing started. Let's go!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Got a brand new episode for everybody tonight, episode 77. They thought we wouldn't make it this far, but we still here, baby. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good, Rich. How you doing?
Doing fantastic, man. Doing better than this that All-Star weekend, I'll tell you that.
Oof. The Saturday wasn't great. They probably should just start putting the dunk contest first and the three-point contest last, I think, because at least the three-point contest was entertaining, and then you can throw the skills in between, because at least they have a few fun things they do there, but the dunk contest is just, I don't know, man. I they got to drastically change it or something. It's ugly.
Yeah, man. It was I ain't gonna lie. It was just like I felt like I just wanted to fast forward it through it at times because they were missing like 4 or 5 dunks before they actually got their regular dunk off, and then they were just doing dunks like settle dunks just to get a score at one point. So
yeah,
they definitely need to change this around. Well, what do you think they need to do? Any ideas as far as to improve the dunk contest? Or
I just feel like there's better dunks in games these days.
Mm-hmm.
So is it getting the right players in there? Do you up the ante somehow? I don't know how you do it. Other than giving them money, which I don't think a lot of those guys necessarily need. But maybe throw $5 million out there. Maybe it's something that you can get some more interest. And I think you have to invite people like the home run derby does, right? Like, and I know maybe they used to do it in the past, and guys have basically said they're not going to do it. But I feel like now it's like, they're down at the not the drag. So these guys are still NBA players at the end of it, but you're not getting LeBron in his prime, one of the best in-game dunkers maybe of all time, and just guys like that. Like you see them do stuff in games like, and they're not in the dunk contest. It's like, what's going on?
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with you. I think they're going to definitely have to look outside of the NBA, or they can just. I mean, the other option is increase the pot. Mm-hmm. I want to say if you really want to get crazy with it, let's say let's say an all-star is making what? A star player is making what? $25 million on a team on average. Mm-hmm. Maybe you make it that.
Yeah.
Like a one year's salary as an all-star for a dunk contest.
Yeah.
I mean, Imagine, I think Zach LaVine or somebody say, hey, it's $25 million for the dunk contest. Oh, I'm definitely winning this. Oh, I'm definitely coming out with the stops.
Right.
Or kind of like they look outside the NBA and they try to bring in like, I don't want to say like the N1 mixtape guys because that's not around anymore, but they have those guys that just like all they do is dunk contests. So, I mean, that's an option.
I don't know how you don't have Anthony Edwards, Bridges, guys like that put down these ridiculous in-game dunks, even like a Jaylen Brown or someone like that. Mm-hmm. Like, how do you not have these guys in a dunk contest?
Yeah, but that's the thing. They're probably making so much money now that a little $1 million pot is like, oh, I'm not doing that for $1 million. But that's what I'm saying. If you got crazy, if you turn to like a $30 million, $40 million pot.
Oh yeah. No, I know. I'm just saying, like, these are the guys, like even the young guy, like these are Anthony Edwards and Bridges are young guys. Like they should be in the dunk contest.
Yeah, but I wonder if the team has anything to do with it.
Oh, they definitely do.
Because I wonder if they say, hey, don't go in the dunk contest. We don't want you getting hurt.
Well, and they're like, you get a week off, right? So like these guys that aren't at the All-Star game are like, screw it, I'm just gonna, I'm going on vacation. This is like their vacation, right?
Pretty much, yep.
So, I think that's part of it too. They're just like, if I'm not in the game Sunday, like I ain't coming just for Saturday.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, man. They're definitely gonna do something to switch it up because there's too many good dunkers out there we haven't seen in a dunk contest this past. Even though we had some good dunk contests with LaVine and what's the name, Gordon. Yeah. But outside of that, there's just been so many. LeBron has yet to participate in dunk contests. I mean, Zion hasn't been in dunk contests. I mean, it's only second year, but there's a lot of dunkers out there that should be in a dunk contest. But I mean, we're gonna have to wait and see what the NBA decides to do. Mm-hmm. Like you said, the 3-point contest has been one of the best events of the All-Star weekend, even though we didn't have Steph in it this year. But I mean, he's been in the past 3-4 years. So I mean, he's done his his time as far as a 3-point contestant. So
For sure.
but I would still love to see him in it as long as we can, because I mean he went buck wild in the All-Star game.
He basically turned it into a 3-point contest.
Yeah, pretty much. He was 3 points shy of the record. He just I think he got tired, man. He just couldn't hit another 3 at the end. But I mean, overall, it was a great week for. Well, I don't want to say great. Outside of the Saturday, the Sunday games were good. Sunday game was good.
Yeah, it was good.
The Friday game is sometimes better than the when you get the rookies and the sophomores game. That's better than the Saturday events now.
I know.
I mean, Steph wins the first Kobe MVP. Even though your boy LeBron, I know you didn't like him hitting that game-winning shot, he hit the game winner. It's just destined. That was just a destiny shot, man.
Yeah, you knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, he was calling for the ball.
Yeah, right when he got it, I was like, "This is going in."
Oh yeah, this is game.
Yeah.
Embiid played great. It's gonna be interesting to see how these teams come out after the All-Star break. A lot of players were fueled up. Seems like a lot of people were talking trash, especially Kyrie, even though he wasn't there. And they're about to. Looks like they're about to get rid of this New York mandate. So It's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, that mandate going away. It's kind of what I feel like what Kyrie's been waiting for. So it looks like it'll be just in time here for the stretch run and getting into the playoffs. So he should by that time be able to play anywhere.
Oh yeah, I mean they got 23, 25 games left in the season for some teams. So that's a nice little stretch of games to get in right before the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And then kind of gel with the addition of Ben Simmons. I don't think Ben is coming back to March, sometime in March, they said. I know they got a few games this week. So
perfect timing. Get them back, get them all gelled up, ready to go.
Yep. For them and Philly too. So it's gonna be interesting the way this East shapes out.
Yep.
Because Brooklyn's at like the 9th spot. So I mean, they're a few games back. I mean, right now in the East, there's number 1 was Miami, Chicago, then Philly, Cleveland was number 4, Bucks, Boston, Toronto, then Brooklyn, and then Charlotte. So I think they're 8th. So but they're still going to be playing in that playing game. So, but there are a few games. It's still close as far as some of the top teams. So it's going to be interesting to see who can separate themselves, unlike the West.
Yeah, very different.
Yeah, in the West, the Suns are 6 games up, but I mean, Chris Paul's going to be out 3 to 4 weeks. So
yeah, I missed that. What was he out with?
So he's like, it sounds like a broken hand. That's what it really sounds like. Okay. But I guess they had he had like X-rays from the previous game. Because remember that game when I was like, oh, I needed him to. Oh yeah. Yeah, and he just didn't play. He was like, he had hurt his hand, and then I guess the X-rays just came back during All-Star weekend. Okay. It sounds like he has a broken hand or something. So they say he'll be out 3 to 4 weeks. I mean, there's 6 games up in the West, behind Golden State. We're gonna see if they can hold off that number 1 spot. Because I think you're gonna want to hold it in the West. You definitely want that home court advantage, especially going into the Western Conference Finals or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think either of the 2 teams at the top. The Suns are 26-5 at home, 22-5 away. So they play fine in either place. Yeah, Golden State has a distinct home advantage though. So yeah, you're right. I mean, you want to be up there. 6.5 games in the NBA is. That's
nothing. That's a week.
No. It's huge in the NBA for these teams. Like, I mean, Phoenix would really have to start losing, I think, which I just don't see happening. Even with Paul out, they have 24 games left. That's a lot of games to make up over a short amount of time, and I don't know what their schedule looks like, but I think that they'll be okay. I think they'll get Paul back in time. Hopefully, that it won't be too much of an issue.
Yeah, well, I feel like if depending on how much of a lead they can hold on to, he can rest till playoffs. But
they got some trash games coming up. The Knicks are in there. I mean, when you come out with Oklahoma City and New Orleans to start, I mean.
But you never know, man. Sometimes.
I know.
Sometimes people come out half-assed in the game, thinking it's gonna be an easy game, and then all of a sudden, CJ McCollum gets 50 or some craziness happens. So
yeah, it's pretty weak until you get to like the end of March. They got they'll start Denver, Philly, Golden State, Memphis, Lakers, Clippers, Jazz. So it'll heat up, but I think they'll be fine.
I don't know, man. That sounds like a bunch of losses in a row. So we're gonna have to see.
That's the end of March.
But as I said, if they can maintain this spacing between them and Golden State before those stretch of games, it's gonna help them a lot come playoff time.
For sure.
Do you think the Lakers are gonna make the playoffs?
Yes, I do. I don't know.
I mean, right now,
I just remember that Anthony Davis is basically out for the rest of the year.
Oh, Mr. Glass? Yeah.
Shocker, I know.
Right now in the West, on the bottom half, the Portland's at 10, Lakers are at 9, Clippers are at 8, and Minnesota's at 7. So, if the play-in game was tomorrow, they would have to play Portland, and then they would play the loser of Minnesota and the Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
So they could probably get in and beat those teams.
Yeah, I think they can beat those two teams.
But the question is, that's the thing. You don't want to be in that. If I'm LA, I want to at least get to 7 because I don't want to see Golden State or the Suns first round, especially with no Anthony Davis.
Well, if you're at 7, you're going to see Golden State first round.
Oh yeah, shit, I forgot.
Yeah, no, they're screwed either.
Oh, they're 6. Yeah, they're screwed. Yeah. Yeah, my bad. They're pretty much they're toast right now.
Yeah. I think, like you said, I think they can beat. I think they can get to an 8 seed, but it's gonna be. Yeah, I don't see them beating the Suns.
Yeah, I don't see them beating anybody. Anybody above them in the playoffs. So.
Nope, I agree. And the West is crazy. The West is so tight now. This year it's like all spread out.
Yeah, but still is the West is the West. There's a lot of great teams.
Oh yeah.
And because Denver still doesn't have Murray back.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas is good. Minnesota's good. Clippers don't have Kawhi back. Like I feel like you didn't even realize the Clippers are playing like during the season. I feel like I feel like their games don't even get broadcast. It was not a Lakers game. Despite having some star power the past few years.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Not too much to cover in NFL besides Aaron Rodgers giving out mixed signals whether or not he's going to stay or go. But it sounds like he's leaving, man.
I don't think so. I think the other way. I think the other way around. I think.
Oh, you think he pulled an okey doke?
Yeah, the GM came out today and said that they're gonna do whatever they can to keep him and Devontae. So he said cap's not an issue, and they already started working on that. They knocked $10 million off today, restructuring their nose tackle there, and really all it's going to take is to restructure Rodgers' contract and then figure out how you can what you can do with Adams. How you going to pay him? I'd imagine they don't want to franchise tag him just because you don't have any maneuverability with the contract on the franchise.
Franchise, yeah.
Straight cash, homie.
So, yeah. And I think it was like 17 for a receiver this year.
Yeah. So my guess is they try to lock him up long term, throw some of that fake money into the back end of those years, and spread that cap hit out.
Or do the Tom Brady contract, give you your money and signing bonus up front
for Rodgers.
Well, for anybody to save money, just like Brady was doing.
Yeah. When they do sign it, I'm sure they'll have a big upfront signing bonus, and then you get to spread that out over the length of the contract. So and he gets his money, right? He gets paid the cash he wants, and everyone's happy.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And then just got to go out there and play.
Yep.
Because NFC's up for grabs. Can't let the Rams have an easy path next year.
No.
But you never know, because we got NFL free agency, and there's some interesting free agents on there.
There is some interesting free agents out there.
They got Terran Armstead, O-line, Chris Godwin. That'll be a nice pickup for the Packers to get him opposite of Devontae. Then we got your boy Von Miller, Chandler Jones. If you need some pass rushers, right? We got J.C. Jackson, nice corner. If you're looking for some corners, Bengals. Then we got Mike Williams, the receiver, but I think he'll get tagged or re-signed. And then Marcus Williams, the safety from New Orleans. I don't think he's leaving there. Then Orlando Brown, but I think you said they re-signed him. Allen Robinson, he might be on the move. I don't know. I wouldn't stay in Chicago. Jesse Bates, he's a safety from the Bengals. He's probably going to re-sign. Then we got your boy Jensen, center. I think he's on the move. Your boy Javion Clowney, he's always on the move. Randy Gregory, he might stay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested to see where Stephon Gilmore goes. He has some injuries this year, so, but I mean, I think he's still a great corner.
Yeah.
Even if you get him as a second-tier corner. Bengals, that'd be a nice pickup.
Bengals.
Carlton Davis, your boy Matthew, but I think he'll stay with the Chiefs. And then your boy Brandon Sheriff. So it's a lot of free agents. It's gonna be an interesting shuffle. Some teams gonna have an opportunity to rebuild their roster. Mock drafts putting out. I mean, Giants. Please Giants, don't disappoint me. I don't think there's much else in the NFL.
No, it's quiet. I think after I think they basically have this week off, and then next week they start new league year starts. So should start to see some action here in the I don't know, when does free agency start?
Well, New Year starts March 3rd, March 4th.
Yeah, NFL free agency March 16th.
Yeah, it'll be here in no time.
Yep.
I heard the Patriots, and I haven't said anything to J.C. Jackson. So,
I mean, what did they expect?
I don't know, man.
Or what did he expect? This is what they do to everybody.
Pretty much.
I mean, they did it to Tom Brady. So, like, why do you think you're any different?
Yep. But hey, I think some people just feel I don't know. I guess some people feel like they're different. I don't want to say different, but like I feel like they like when you feel like somebody's your boy, but they're not your boy. Yeah. But hey, they have a system and a way of doing things. I mean, it's worked for them for the past 15 years, so it's gonna be hard for them to try to dictate from that based off the results they've been getting. So I mean, they draft well on the defensive side of the ball. Looks like they've been addressing the offensive side of the ball, but you never know. Yep. They could probably just be waiting for the price to go down and before they jump in the mix.
I don't think it's gonna go down though.
No, I don't think so either.
Cornerbacks are it's a hot market.
Yeah, somebody's gonna get overpaid.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Then we got college basketball. I mean, brackets, getting ready for those for your brackets to get busted soon. I mean, on the men's side, we still got the top four is looking like Gonzaga, Auburn, Arizona, and Kansas. How excited are you for March Madness right now?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, it's great. It's good couple days to take off of work and just sit around and watch some basketball. It's fun. I enjoy it. The brackets are like, I kind of treat it like Super Bowl squares, like they're like fun to have and cool and something to root for. But in the end, like I just like watching good games.
Oh yeah.
I don't stress out over those brackets too much.
No, yeah, it's fun filling them out, and then it gives you somebody to root for every game, which is a great thing. So, and then then you get to see players you've never seen before, spotlight, because there's always that Cinderella team or teams that pop up out of nowhere. Then you get to see some of the smaller teams in the bracket as well. I mean, it's a lot of fun. You get the full mix of all different sides of college basketball.
Right.
I mean, you get the highs, the lows. You get a lot of close nail biter games, game winners, overtimes. Great overall to watch. I wonder how much the ratings are compared to like NBA playoffs for March Madness. How much of a difference it is?
That's a good question. I mean, I think it's tough because it's during the day, but I think if you get like the prime time, like 7 p.m. games on like a Thursday, I'd be interested to see what those look like.
Yeah, even the like the middle. I feel like this is as much people watching during the day as it is at night, which is a crazy thing. And the crazy thing is like they got so many games on at the same time. You're just like jumping back between like TBS and like a CBS, especially like when you see like the scores and like let's say the score is like 55, and there's like 2 minutes left. You'll jump over to that game just to see how it ends, or it's just great.
Yeah. I just love rooting for like the chaos to ensue.
Yeah, for brackets to get busted. That's the best part. And it's good too to see. As I said, it's good to see those underdogs win. People love cheering for the underdogs. And then on the women's side, there's South Carolina, NC State, Stanford, and Louisville will probably be your top 1 seeds. But I don't think it's going to be many underdogs winning in this one because I don't think anybody's beating South Carolina.
I don't think so either. You never know. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. They lost last year. They lost off a missed layup at the buzzer. But I mean, this year they look like they're hungry. They learned from that, and they're not playing. They're not playing around. So, and then we're gonna get to see some of the other star women basketball players as well. One of my favorites is Caitlin Clark out in Iowa. Like, I don't want to say she's like the female KD. If you need somebody who'll get you a basket, she goes out there and gets you a basket. She had like 2 games ago, she had like 42. The last game, I think she had almost 30. I mean, she's a flat out scorer. She'll probably be the first or second pick in next year's draft because girls can't go to after the junior year. So
yep,
it's gonna be a lot of fun to watch.
You see the Phil Mickelson controversy?
Oh, about not playing?
The Saudi league and how he helped set it up, but it's complicated.
Yeah, that's sometimes I just wonder about people, like if they do certain things on purpose, like just to be in the limelight, so to say.
Well, it's funny because the guy that he was basically giving the quotes to, Alan Shipnuck, the guy who was writing like a biography on him,
Mm-hmm.
Phil then came out and said that he said those things off the record, and the guy's like, "No, you didn't." He's like, "I literally had you recorded with me saying this is good. This is being recorded and on the record."
But no, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it was one of those things where he's like, all right, I'm gonna put this on the record, and then like Phil's like, how people like do the wink, like.
Oh yeah.
That's what I feel like it was one of those to stir some shit up. So. Yeah,
I mean it's wild. Yeah, I don't. So sometimes people just like I feel like they just start talking, and you're like, "What do you stop?"
What are you talking about? Stop.
You're ruining your career, bro.
Yeah, I think sometimes people forget the record button's on.
I know. Oh, baseball today did say that if they don't get a deal done by Monday, the season's going to be shortened. Baseball, again, continuing to shoot themselves in the foot.
While they're negotiating, all these other sports are eating up their ratings.
Thriving.
Mm-hmm.
And their off seasons will then start to take over baseball's,
regular season.
Yep.
You don't want that to happen because for some of these sports leagues, their off season is as fruitful as the regular season. So
yep, for sure.
Especially for the NFL with the draft and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They throw a lot of money behind that. So.
Oh yeah, baseball can't get out of their own way.
Nope. I think it's that time again, ladies and gentlemen. We got another edition of JD's Bites and Brew. What you got for us?
All right, so I didn't cook this week because we were on vacation. But what I do want to go over today is the best condiments to put on, or the best toppings for a burger. So,
oh man, don't get me started.
So this came up. So let's say you can only put, let's go 5 toppings max.
Okay.
So you're going to Five Guys. What's on your burger, Rich?
5 toppings. All right. Definitely gotta get some.
Cheese not included. Cheese
not included. Okay.
Yeah. No crazy person's eating a hamburger. That doesn't even make sense.
Gotcha. So we're gonna have the string onion rings.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna throw some tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
And sauces count or no?
No, won't count sauces. Just toppings.
Just toppings. I feel like there's not really much. I feel like throw some bacon on there.
Okay. You don't have to have 5. I'm saying up to 5. What's your go-to?
My go-to is definitely tomatoes. Sometimes I can do without I feel like sometimes they either throw on a huge piece of lettuce or they throw on a bunch of shitty small pieces, and it just messes up the burger.
I prefer to have like the shredded lettuce on than that huge piece of lettuce that sticks out all over the place.
Yeah, like they give you a whole freaking leaf of lettuce.
I know.
I hate when they do that. And then that's what I don't mind. That's what I don't mind the shredded lettuce, but how sometimes they give you the what lettuce bag is that? You know that lettuce, the freaking the like chopped up romaine or whatever
Yeah.
But it's like never like it's a bunch of like weird little pieces and it messes it up.
Yep.
But that and then I actually like the string onion rings on there, or I could go for like a red onion, but not too much because sometimes it messes up my taste. When
if you're gonna go red onion, do you grill it or no?
Yeah, just a light grill. It don't gotta be like browned or burned or anything. Just a light grill. But that's it. Not too big of a piece. Like I'll take a few of the outer rings because like when you bite into the burger and you bite that ring and the ring string is sticking out. I like that. And then as far as sauces, you could eat it with barbecue sauce is a pretty good one. Obviously, you got your classic ketchup. I'm trying to think what other sauces. Those only really sauces I really mess with as far as burgers would be ketchup, barbecue sauce. Sometimes I'll do a honey mustard, but usually I'll do that if I have like a lot of onion stuff on there. And then what about you?
All right, so what my must-haves on the burger are grilled onions. They can be chopped up white or like a red onion, that you keep whole, put on the grill. A little olive oil, salt, pepper, grill that baby up, put it on. So that's a must-have. Lettuce for me is a must-have. Again, I'm with you. It's got to be the right kind of lettuce. I hate that like giant piece they put on.
Yeah, it's bigger than the damn burger. Like,
I know.
what am I supposed to do with this?
And then from there, I can really go a bunch of different ways. But typically, pickles are probably the next one that I need to have on there. But then you can get a little crazy. So then I either go like bacon and avocado, or could just go with some mushrooms on there, which is what I did this week. And then the topper that I like, and again, depending on the mood and depending on the type burger, throw some jalapenos on there as well. And then a little bit of ketchup and mustard. And, again, sometimes I like to throw the ketchup, mustard, mayo mix in there.
Yeah, like the homemade mac sauce or like the homemade, I don't know if it's a type of like the barbecue mayo.
Yep.
I feel like you put mayo with any other condiment, it makes a great like condiment.
Yeah, it does. That's where I go.
So what's one of your favorite burger places or places to get a burger from?
Chain or just it's gotta be a chain, right?
Yeah, so give me a chain and then give me like a regular restaurant, like a non-chain.
Yeah, I mean chain. It took me a while to come around on these guys, but you got to go Five Guys with the burger. Like I've been a bunch of other places, that can whip up a burger pretty quick, but I feel like Five Guys has it. They focus on the burger. They specialize in it, and they do it right. In terms of like a restaurant, so there's a place in Worcester called The Fix, and that's probably one of the better burgers that I've had around here. I'd say the best one I had, like in that I went to a couple times, was this place called Flynn's it was in Sagamore, right over the bridge in Cape Cod, but they closed. I think they might have a spot in Mansfield still, but they probably had one of the better burgers. Plus, it was they put on a pretzel bun and moved.
Oh, okay.
It was delicious. But the Fix does a good one, and they got a bunch of different options. So you can do like the turkey burger, or the chicken burger, the Impossible Burger, all that stuff, and then they have their own styles. Like I think I had a mushroom and Gouda burger.
Okay.
With a garlic aioli on it or something. It was like it was really good.
Well, what kind of it's just regular 80/20 or was it like Kobe beef or
So I did they had a bison burger, so I did a bison burger on that one.
Oh, how was that? I think I had that before. It's like it tastes more like it's heavier, right?
It's a little denser, but it's super lean. So, but it was good. Yeah, they actually have different kinds. You can get the the 80/20. You can get super lean. You can get the Kobe, and then like I said, turkey burger, chicken burger, all sorts of stuff. So it's pretty much like pick your
poison
burgers. Yeah, it's and then one of the sides options is poutine. So I got a nice little side of poutine there.
Okay.
So real good.
Yeah, for me, I don't know. One of the chain ones I like is Wendys. I don't know. It just seems so simple. I don't think I ever had it. It was like bad. I never like felt bad about it or it tasted bad. And then as far as like non-chains, there's a few. There's a place called AJs Burgers in New Rochelle. Their burgers are pretty good. It's like their burgers are more like classic homemade burgers that you would make. Not really greasy, not really just perfect. Like if you just got it off the grill or something like that. Those type of burgers. And then I've been trying different places for their like Kobe beef burger. So far they're all about the same. Nothing really piqued my interest as far as this one over the other. But I did one time. I went to this sushi place in what's that place? The place with the Pink Hotel in Florida. What is this place called?
Pink Hotel. I have no idea.
It's somewhere in Florida, and their Kobe beef burger was amazing. It just melted. But it was a sushi place, so out of all places, their burger was pretty good.
Nice. Yeah, I'm always looking. I like now Reagan's like all into burgers, so I got her a double cheeseburger tonight from Five Guys, and she loved it. But she's a big burger hound now.
Passing on the torch.
Oh yeah.
And then what would you drink that down with? What's one of your favorite drink places to order from?
Favorite drink places to order from? Ooh.
Yeah, like when you go to Five Guys, what's your go-to drink?
Go-to drink at Five Guys. So I'm pretty basic when it comes to like drinks. I know people love their milkshakes. I'm not like I'll have a milkshake every once in a while, but by the time I'm done with the burger, I'm pretty full. But and the Fix in Worcester also has really good milkshakes too. But I'm pretty basic. Like I just want like a cherry Coke or something.
Okay.
Or Dr. Pepper, something like that. That's why I liked like you mentioned Wendy's. I loved Wendy's because I would get the junior bacon cheeseburger and a Dr. Pepper. Always thought that went well together. But yeah, I know people get like into the lemonades and things like that, but just give me a burger, some fries, and and a cherry Coke or a regular Coke, and I'm good.
Yeah, I feel like the only place I really like drinks like that crazy from is when you go to Sonic's. But Sonic's is like a freaking like heaven playground when it comes to drinks.
It's almost too much there. So when I used to live by Sonic, I would stop pretty much every day and get like a different drink, like different fountain drink, just to try it, because I was like, I got like the woman came out one time, was like, taking your order or whatever, and I was like, what is this like ocean walk? Like, it's like a Sprite and something mix, and I was like, all right, I'll try it. It's like, oh yeah, we have all sorts of these drinks, and I was like, well, I know what I'm doing for the next couple weeks. I'm just like trying out different drinks, and it almost was like overwhelming. Like I think I just ended up going back to like I think I got a cherry Dr. Pepper there or something.
Yeah, and then the crazy thing is that like their freaking drinks are like half off. They have like happy hour.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's when I used to go. It was like 3 to 6, and I get out of work at like I think I get out at like 4, and I'd shoot down to Sonic right by my apartment, and I would grab like a different soda to try.
Yeah, man.
I figure it was like 80 cents or something, like something stupid.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous, but especially the if you ever get their large like milkshake or something, that thing is huge.
It's huge.
Like I could never finish that. Or like one time they
get a cup holder.
Yeah, they gave it to me. I was like, "Is this a large?" And they're like, "Yeah, it's a large." I'm like, "Y'all giving out all this ice cream for what, $5 for happy hour?"
Yeah.
I was like, "This is crazy."
Yeah.
And then, what did you have a recommended drink outside of that?
No, I was gonna go with the beer of the week though from the vacation trip.
Oh, okay. So what's the beer of the week that you guys had in North Carolina?
So it was it's a brewery called, I'm gonna pronounce this wrong, Catawba, CATAWBA brewing company. So they're in they have a spot in like the north side of Charlotte. Not sure if that's their home base or not, but I know that they're in a couple of places. But anyways, the beer that we had from there, yeah, they're out of Asheville, Charlotte. They have a spot up in the top, and they have a brew pub in Wilmington. Yeah, there. So anyways, the beer of the week was the White Zombie White Ale.
Okay.
So it was nice out. It was kind of it was hot in the sun, and not having seen the sun in a while or been warm in the sun in a while, it was t-shirt and shorts weather, even though it's probably only like 55, 60 degrees. But we had some White Zombie Ale. So it's a white ale, clocks in around just over 5% ABV.
That's not bad.
It's a Belgian style wit beer. So it's similar to like your Blue Moons, Shock Top, things like that. Those are mostly all Belgian wit beers, but this one was a little lighter. I felt. Sometimes I feel like when I have like a Blue Moon style typically, or like an Allagash White, something like that. It seems a little heavier. This one seemed light. Like I thought it was at first. I thought it was just like a pale ale, but then I could taste like the Belgian yeast on the back end. It's pretty obvious when you're having one. But so I was like, oh, this is interesting. But easy to drink, hop very lightly for like a wit beer. So it's pretty smooth. It's a good beer to sit out in the sun by the pool and have a 4-pack.
Nice, man. That's another.
I thought it like a 7.6.
That's pretty good. It's a little above average. So, yeah. And it's great to find something to drink, thirst quenching, as far as beer in the warmer weathers.
Oh yeah.
And then that's JD's Bites and Brew, everybody. And then this week for the BRRs, we had Euphoria. I mean, let's get right to it, man. Shit was crazy. They had a show within the show.
Mm-hmm.
One of the better episodes, actually.
It was a good episode
of the season. Season finale is going to be this Sunday, so we got a lot of predictions, man. Who do you think? who do you think is going to die? That's one of the predictions.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's there's a lot of conflict going on. I mean, Fez and Ash are about to get looks like run by the police. Their old buddy is there as an informant going on. Sounds like based on the way that the timeline all rolled out that this must have happened before that play started, right? Because Lexi was texting him like she saved him a seat, and even though like during the show it kind of made it seem like it was happening concurrently. I think the whatever happened with Fez happened before the play.
Yeah,
and he's not there, so that's not a good sign. But then you got the Cassie, Maddie, Lexi. Cassie, Maddie have their thing going. And then Lexi and Cassie are going to have a thing going because she basically, called her sister out the entire play, and then, ran Nate at the end there with the homophobic stuff on with the locker room scene and all that. So she doubly pissed off her sister, and it should be interesting to see how that dynamic plays out. And then obviously there's still the Maddie Cassie drama going on. So I think someone in that in that realm is probably going to bite it, and it may be Nate. I don't know, but someone either within that little quandary that's going on or in Fez's situation. But I'm not sure who. I know Tom was going with Ash. Seems like a likely candidate because he's kind of sniffed this thing out, I think, and knows something's up. So
yeah.
He may take down the informant, and he may get killed by the cops or something. I don't know, or by the girl. I'm not sure, but I would say things aren't boding well for Fezco.
Oh yeah, it's going to be interesting as well. Yeah, my prediction is probably be Ash would be one, yeah. And then the what's the sister's name?
Cassie.
The one that not Cassie. The one that's doing the play.
Lexi.
Yeah, I think something's gonna happen. Either something happens with her and her sister, where her sisters get so pissed off that she hits her or does something, ends up hurting her.
Like an accidental type thing.
Yeah.
Wanted to hit her, but didn't want to hit her that bad.
Yeah. Or I'm not sure what would happen with Nate. Maybe he gets in a car accident or something. Or
like he gets wasted because he's pissed, and then drives and smashes himself up.
Or maybe he meets what's the girl's name? Rue's girlfriend. I forget her name.
Jules.
Yeah, Jules. Like maybe Jules goes out to talk to Nate, and then Nate gets pissed off because of the whole gay scene, ends up killing her or something. So it's a lot, man. Anything can happen. They haven't really gave like hints or anything. One of my cousin was like, oh, she watched the leaks or something. I was like, don't talk to me for the rest of the week. So, so we're gonna have to wait to see what happens on Sunday. But I hope it's another good episode. Kind of like obviously not like the same episode that we just saw, but I hope it's a good episode throughout. For as far as the season finale. I had a little letdown in the middle of the season, man, with some of these episodes, but it's been picking back up. So
yep, I agree.
And then we have to find another show to watch. But I got a new show for you to watch.
Okay.
But before I get to that, it's finishing up Boba Fett. So it's okay so far, so good. I feel like they ran out of stuff for Boba Fett, so they threw in the Mandalorian for a few episodes. But it's not bad. I mean, it's okay. It doesn't feel like as much of a story. But I wonder if they're going to do another season, or how can they, based off some of the stuff I've seen, or if they're just going to start blending in different characters from Star Wars into Boba Fett's, being that he's pretty much from all. He wasn't in no. Well, I mean, he was in the what 4, 5, 6.
4, 5,
that's when
6.
he first. Yeah, that's when he first appeared, right? In 4.
Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Like 4, as in like 4 in the way they released them, or 4 in the chronological order.
Oh, like 4 in the episode 4.
Yeah, so that would be the first Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he in? No. Yeah. So he's pretty much held the test of time. I mean, he's pretty much like should be one of the oldest people there. So, but it's gonna be interesting to see, where they go from there. Mm-hmm. And then now for the new show to watch, it's called From.
From.
Yep. FROM.
Okay.
So it's like so far it's like a better Midnight Mass, right? Okay. So think of like Midnight Mass and like Walking Dead put together, but there's not zombies. It's like vampires. But so it's like people that are like stuck in this town, still don't know how they're stuck in the town, don't want to give it away. But at night, the vampires come. So we're still trying to figure that out. Like, I don't want to give it away, but definitely check it out. This shows, if this show continues at the great pace it started at, it'll probably end in the 8 range. So in that like 8 to 9 range. So far so good. As he was in Oz. He was the guy in the wheelchair.
I watched Oz.
Oh yeah, he was in trying to think what else was he in. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, he was in the Matrix. He was I think he was one of the computer dudes in the Matrix. I'm trying to think what else he was in that you might have seen.
I know the guy you're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, his name is Harold something. Mm-hmm. But so far so good. Good show. Looking forward to see what else comes out of it. Then we got just check it out first. I don't want to talk about it and give it away. But so far so good. So I think they got 3 episodes out. It's a Paramount show, or was it Paramount? Hold on. No, Epix. Okay. So I don't know if it's on I don't know what channel it's on. I just watched it on Fire Stick, but so far 3 episodes out.
Yeah, I'll watch it. Why not? Yeah, it's on Epix, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what channel that is. And then
Harold Perrineau.
Yeah. And then there's some other shows I want to check out. There's like The Reacher, but
my brother watched it, so it was great.
Yeah, I'm hearing good things about it. I don't know if you watch Power. They have a Power Book Force or whatever it's called. It's about Tommy out in Chicago, making a name for herself. Then there was a new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie that came out. I think it's on Netflix. I'm not hearing it was good though, but I still might watch it just to see. And then there was something else. I'm trying to think what else. There was something else. I can't remember what it was. But if I find it, I'll remember. And then Snowfall comes back tonight. 2 episodes. I don't know if you ever seen the first one or the first seasons. That's a good show to watch. And that might be it.
That it.
So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, until next time.
Until next time, Rich.
I want to thank y'all for rocking out with your boy Rich, JD, and Tom here on the Sports Sidebar Podcast. Give y'all something to ride out on.